Hello everyone. Let's now look at question number 23. So the card was on the table. It's flipped over its top edge, then flipped over its left edge. And we need to figure out what does the card looks like now. So here, if we want to figure out what does the card looks like in the question mark, maybe we should figure out how does each flip looks like, right? So when we flip it over the top, everyone, what do you think about? The reflection, right? Here we can draw a dotted line. This is our line of symmetry, right? And after we draw the line here, we know that we also have 3 birds here, right? First, if we want to figure out what does the card looks like after the first flip, maybe we should write down the order of the bird first, right? The first one should be what? On the very left here should be the yellow bird, right? And then the blue bird. After that, we have the red bird. But now everybody, when we flip it over its top, what does the bird look like? They're gonna be upside down, right? So even though I'm not really good at drawing, I'm gonna try to draw the bird one by one. So here we have the yellow bird. Remember, if we want to draw the bird and help us to observe, we should draw the key point, right? So the beak is a very important point for us to know what does each object look like in the card, right? So here we have the beak on the left, and then the head down there, and also we have the feet, and then the body, right? This is the yellow bird. What does it look like? Then we have the blue bird. Blue bird, where's the beak? Remember, key point, right? Should still, let's measure the distance. Okay, the beak should be right here. And now the head, the body, right? Wow. Okay, as long as we have the key feature, it's all good. Then we have the red bird. First, it is upside down, and we have the round body, right? But now, everyone, what is the key point for the red bird? The tail, right? Should the tail be on the left or right? On the left side, right? So we're gonna draw the tail right here. Now, this is what does the bird looks like after the first flip. After we figure out the first flip, let's now look at the second flip over its left side. So here, first, let's think about the order of the color. On the very right here, what should be the color? Yellow, right? Yellow, then blue, and red on the very left. So after we make sure of that, look at our choices. Which one can we eliminate right away? We can eliminate choice E, right? Because the order of the color is not correct. All right, so now after that, we can draw the bird out one by one as well. For the yellow bird, where should the beak point to? So the beak should point to the right, right? Because the distance of its reflection to the line of symmetry should be the same. So this is the yellow bird. After we make sure of that, the beak is pointing to the right. Which one can we eliminate? The choices. We can eliminate choice B, right? Now, let's keep looking. For choice A, C, and D, which one should we choose? We can keep drawing out the birds, right? So for the blue birds, everybody, here in the previous flip, the beak is pointing to the right, right? But after we flip it over its left, where should it be? Remember, the distance, they should be the same, right? So the beak is going to be on the left side, right? So now, after we make sure of that, we can eliminate which choice? Choice D, right? Because the choice D is pointing to the right. Now, finally, we can go ahead and observe the red bird. The red bird, as we know, in the previous flip, the tail is pointing to the left, right? But now, after we flip it over its left, let's see, where should it pointing to? Now, the tail should pointing to the right, right? After we know that, we can eliminate choice A, and the only choice we have is going to be C. Okay. The important thing is we need to keep in mind the object and its reflection, their distance to the line of symmetry should be the same. So when we have a question like this, let's observe the figure very carefully and find the key points, then measure the distance.